over 30 years, Home Alone has been one of the most beloved Christmas movies ever made. But why is it the best? Well, this is my opinion, so I'm here to explain why. Hello everyone and welcome back to AustinPlus commentary, and welcome to our final Christmas video for this year. And today we are going to be wondering, if you are wondering, I'm very happy. If you aren't, well, yeah, I'm still glad to have you. But I'm going to be explaining why I think Home Alone is still the best Christmas movie ever to date. If you were here yesterday, you will have known that I did a video about the best Christmas movie ever, and I explained that Home Alone was one of them. But I thought I'd do an in-depth video as to why I think Home Alone is the best Christmas movie for me. So without further ado, let's get into it. Home Alone has had so many reboots, but we have to understand what made Home Alone so great in the first place. Home Alone exploded in popularity because it delivered this very simple but brilliant premise, wrapped in a very perfect blend of comedy, heart, and unmistakable holiday spirit. The performance of the actors created a protagonist who was funny, resourceful, and instantly lovable, while the Wet Bandits became unforgettable villains whose slapstick failures have elevated the film's humor. John Williams' legendary score and music captured the magical feeling of Christmas, giving the movie an emotional identity that still feels timeless. At its core, the story explored a family, independence, forgiveness, and a personal growth, creating emotional beats that resonate with kids, parents, and grandparents alike. The whole family dynamic is horrendous because genuinely I do think Kevin is very misunderstood in this family and no one really gives him the light of day, so the fact that he came out the hero is what's very important. By hitting every demographic at once and doing it with a genuine charm, Home Alone became an instant classic so quickly. Now, Home Alone did peak at one point, and it did become basically an untouchable Christmas movie, and it was unmatched compared to any others. Home Alone dominated the early 90s box office and quickly became a cultural phenomenon, solidified by annual TV airings that turned into a must-watch holiday tradition. The release of Home Alone 2 kept the momentum going, and it was arguably better, if not the same, ensuring that the franchise stayed in the public consciousness for 4 years, while quotes, booby traps, and scenes became embedded in pop culture. There are still people uploading memes of the traps to this day, and they still get so many views because they're just that funny. The movie set a standard for funny, chaotic Christmas movies, influencing countless holiday films that followed, but rarely matching its charm or originality. Yes, a lot of sequels tried to replicate this, however it was really difficult because, especially with new actors, new stories, and new premises, it just didn't work as well as the Wet Bandits and the Sticky Bandits did. Its combination of economic success, cultural impact, and genuine emotional resonance made it not just popular, but culturally defining, cementing it as a film that is untouchable in its legacy. Now, some people ask the question like, has Home Alone aged well, and is it still as good as it came out? But Home Alone has aged remarkably well, with comedy that still feels sharp and slapstick that continues to land across multiple generations. The emotional moments remain touching, supported by real stunts and practical effects that give the film a grounded, authentic feel that's missing from many other modern CGI-heavy comedies. Nostalgia certainly boosts its reputation, but the movie's craftsman, its pacing, performances, and heartfelt message truly allows it to stand on its own. While a few elements like 90s technology or certain jokes feel mildly dated today, none of these major quirks undermine the story or the experience. As a whole, the film still holds up beautifully. So how do you compare it to other modern Christmas movies released today? Today's Christmas competition includes animated masterpieces like Klaus and Arthur Christmas, emotional modern entries like The Christmas Chronicles, and unconventional or darker takes such as Elf or Violent Night. While these movies bring fresh ideas, polished visuals, and new emotional approaches to the holiday genre, none of them have matched Home Alone's unique combination of cultural impact, longevity, and universal appeal. Modern films may be more ambitious or stylistically different, but Home Alone remains unmatched in how consistently and broad it resonates. So why is it the best Christmas movie ever to me? Home Alone is the greatest Christmas movie of all time because of its endless rewatchability that is universally loved and filled with comedy and heart that still hold up decades later. It defines the modern Christmas movie formula and has never been replaced in terms of cultural weight or holiday tradition. However, newer films sometimes offer deeper emotional stories or modern sensibilities that appeal to a changing taste. The best ultimately depends on what someone personally wants in a Christmas movie: nostalgia, humor, magic, or emotional resonance. Still, Home Alone remains consistently beloved holiday film ever made. So is Home Alone still the best Christmas movie for me? Absolutely. Is it yours? Let me know in the comments below. For many people, absolutely. But without further ado, folks, that is the end of today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe and comment what else you would like to see on the channel. I'll be back in a few more days for more regular content. Other than that, I hope I'll see you all in the next one, folks. Have a Merry Christmas, folks.
Yeah.